Hey TFAX fam, welcome back to the channel where we bring you the juiciest sips from the reality TV scene. Today, we've got a smorgasbord of Dancing with the Stars drama that you won't want to miss. So, let's dive right in. First up, Jenn Tran spills the tea about her time on Dancing with the Stars. She was living her best life, but hold up, she reveals the one part of the competition that turned her into a nervous wreck. What's got her all shook? Meanwhile, Alfonso Ribeiro steps in to back Tyra Banks, arguing she was set up for failure as a single host during tough pandemic times. His heartfelt defense makes us rethink what really goes on behind the scenes. Next, buckle up for some off-screen chaos. Alix Earle's stepmom gets dragged for body-shaming DWTS judge Cheryl Burke. We're breaking down the feud that escalated over scores and social media responses. What did she say, and how did the drama unfold? And finally, Peta Murgatroyd addresses the avalanche of hate directed at her husband after he critiqued DWTS pro Jan Ravnik's skills. Did their apologies smooth things over with the fans, or is there more to this tale? You won't want to miss a single moment. Hit that like button if you're ready for the spiciest gossip, and subscribe to stay in the loop. And ring that bell because trust me, you don't want to miss our breakdown of all this drama. All right, let's kick things off with Jenn Tran's nervous wreck moment. Jenn Tran's Dancing with the Stars journey just got a whole lot more interesting. Why does this matter? In her recent revelations, Jenn dives deep into her experience on the iconic dance show, sharing her innermost thoughts and feelings after competing in a whirlwind season. Let's get into it. Jenn Tran, the 27-year-old Bachelorette star, recently shared some candid insights about her time on Dancing with the Stars, where she was paired with pro Sasha Farber. Fans were captivated by her stunning performances, but behind the glitz and glamour, Jenn revealed that she faced considerable nerves. In an interview with the Express US, she admitted, "I will say the live shows were just the scariest part of it all." Despite her talent and popularity, the pressure of elimination loomed large for Jenn, making her feel like a nervous wreck as the stakes escalated week by week. Despite the intense pressure, Jenn described her time on DWTS as the best experience of my life. It wasn't just about the competition for her, but also about the joy of dancing and the camaraderie she built with her partner and fellow contestants. "Everyone has a different dream," she said, referring to her time on the show as a dream come true. It seems she's still riding that high 1 year later, declaring, "I stand by it." Reflecting on her partnership with Sasha, Jenn mentioned the unique bond they developed throughout the season. Regardless of the stress, the two worked hard to deliver captivating routines that left fans stunned. Sasha, known for his own competitive spirit, helped her navigate the emotional roller coaster that comes with being on live TV. Their dynamic became a focal point for viewers, as audiences were not only rooting for their dance moves, but also for their growing friendship. However, the competition was no walk in the park, especially during eliminations. The fear of possibly letting down her fans weighed heavily on Jenn's mind. Every week, she recalled the tension building up as the contestants faced the dreaded judgment from the judges. Even high-profile dancers often falter under that kind of scrutiny, and for Jenn, each live performance felt like climbing a steep mountain. Social media has understandably buzzed with a mix of support and concern for her. Fans flooded platforms with messages of encouragement, offering a virtual shoulder to lean on. Many expressed their admiration for Jenn, commending her courage and spirit, and assuring her that regardless of the outcome, they believed in her talent. Some followers even speculated about how she might follow up her stint on DWTS. Could there be more opportunities on the horizon for this rising star? But that's not all. Just as Jenn shines in the spotlight, there are whispers of change behind the scenes as well. Many are curious about how past cast members reflect on the DWTS experience and what they think about the new alliances and relationships forming this season. And speaking of drama, this revelation is just the tip of the iceberg. One fan on social media quipped, "If Jenn was scared of eliminations, just wait till she hears what's happening in the hosting department." That's right, the pressures of the show can extend beyond the dance floor, impacting friendships and alliances that many fans are eager to follow. But hold on, we've only scratched the surface of this season's drama. Stick around, because there's much more brewing in the world of Dancing with the Stars. Keep it locked, because coming up next, Our next segment dives into a headline that's got everyone talking. Alfonso Ribeiro addresses the hot topic of Tyra Banks being set up for failure during her time as host. Wait until you see what he had to say about the challenges she faced. Alfonso Ribeiro just threw some serious shade at the asterisk dancing with the stars asterisk hosting situation. Why does this matter? With the show constantly evolving, Ribeiro's comments shine a light on the significant challenges faced by the hosts, especially the glamour and glitz that often overshadow the immense pressure of the job. Let's dive into the details. Recently, Alfonso Ribeiro, the current host of Asterisk Dancing with the Stars, came to the defense of former host Tyra Banks during an interview. In a candid conversation, Alfonso addressed criticism surrounding Tyra's tenure, suggesting she was placed in an almost impossible situation. Unfortunately for Tyra, she came on the show during COVID, he explained. Not having the ability to connect with the celebrities and with the pros, how do you do that? Those words resonate with anyone familiar with the unique struggle of hosting live television during a pandemic. Alfonso elaborated on the nature of hosting a show like DWTS*, which is traditionally designed around the chemistry of two co-hosts. It was always a two-person job, he said. Then, it became a one-woman show. Everything was on her to deliver everything when the show wasn't designed that way. This perspective sheds new light on why many fans found Tyra's hosting style a departure from the beloved Tom Bergeron, who had previously set the bar high with effortless banter and camaraderie. The pandemic brought unprecedented challenges, and Alfonso believes the show never set Tyra up for success. His comparison emphasizes that Tyra was following in the footsteps of a highly respected and experienced host. Ribeiro pointed out, "You're following Tom Bergeron, the best host on television. Now you don't have a co-partner, it's just you." This resonates heavily when considering the need for rapport on a show built around emotional, urgent, and often theatrical performances. Despite the tough environment, Tyra's handling of the situation garnered both praise and criticism from fans, forcing many to take sides. Supporters rallied for her continued role, arguing that the difficult circumstances should be acknowledged. Yet, many die-hard fans of the show expressed nostalgia for Bergeron's era, resulting in a polarized fanbase. The emotional cycle surrounding Tyra's hosting run-fueled discussions across social media platforms, with heated debates dominating comment sections. After Alfonso's comments, fan reactions exploded online. Some praised his loyalty and support for Tyra, while others remained critical of her performance. One fan tweeted, "Alfonso's right, Tyra never had a fair shot. With all that stress, who wouldn't struggle?" In contrast, another user quipped, "Still, she didn't connect with the stars like Tom did. Can't blame COVID for everything." This division shows just how passionate fans are about their beloved DWTS. While Alfonso defended Tyra, it couldn't be ignored that the show's dynamic is evolving. Fans are speculating about who might step into hosting roles in the future and how the upcoming seasons will adapt to maintain viewer engagement as they grapple with this shifting narrative. Tyra's experience could become a blueprint for future hosts on how to handle the pressure of live television and connect with a remote audience. Now, you might be wondering what's next for Asterisk Dancing with the Stars Asterisk. Just as this conversation heats up, the dynamic shifts continue. As opinions swirl and tensions rise, viewers are left eagerly anticipating what changes could be in store for season 34. But don't go anywhere just yet. There's more hot gossip coming your way. Keep it locked, because up next, we're diving into some off-screen drama as Alix Earle's stepmom breaks her silence after shaming asterisk DWTS judge Cheryl Burke. Wait until you see how this feud plays out and what it means for the competition. Alix Earle's stepmom is at the center of Asterisk Dancing with the Stars drama that you won't want to miss. Why does this matter? With emotions running high on the dance floor and behind the scenes, this feud is shaking up the dynamics of the show, drawing in fans and social media buzz alike. Let's get into the juicy details. Alix Earle, a frontrunner on DWTS, recently faced controversy when her stepmother, Ashley Dupree Earle, made some eyebrow-raising comments about guest judge Cheryl Burke. The drama escalated after Cheryl, who returned to the show after a 3-year hiatus, gave Alix and her partner Val Ch. Murkowski a score of 9 for their tango performance during a Halloween-themed episode. A solid score, sure, but for Alix and her stepmom, it just wasn't good enough. Ashley, who wasn't in attendance at the live show, filmed her reaction on social media and didn't hold back her feelings. "Oh, go take more Ozempic," she snapped at Cheryl after the score was revealed. For those unfamiliar, Ozempic is a drug often discussed in the context of weight loss, and the remark set off a firestorm. Cheryl has been open about facing body shaming, and Ashley's comment seemed to hit a nerve among fans and viewers alike. Cheryl, who has faced her share of scrutiny over the years, responded with grace on social media. She pointed out that her scores were generally in line with other judges, just 1 point shy of the maximum. "I don't mean to hurt anyone's feelings. The scores are based on performance," she said, indirectly addressing Ashley's comments while also reinforcing her commitment to judging fairly. The stakes escalated even further when Alix Earle herself took to social media to address the backlash. She expressed gratitude for Cheryl's feedback, saying, "I really appreciated your critiques and feedback, so helpful for me as someone in the competition. Thank you." Alix's classy response contrasted sharply with her stepmom's earlier remarks, showcasing her professionalism and maturity in handling the situation. Fans across social media were quick to weigh in. Supporters of Alix praised her for rising above the drama, while others criticized Ashley for being disrespectful. One fan tweeted, "Alix is proving she's not just a pretty face, she handles the heat like a champ. Wish her stepmom would take notes." Meanwhile, another user lamented, "Ashley should know better than to drag another woman down, especially a judge." As the drama unfolded, Ashley Dupree Earle recognized the backlash and recorded an apology that aired on TikTok. "I just wanted to jump on here and apologize for making comments that were insensitive in the heat of the competition," she said, clearly regretting the choice of words. She expressed her intention to lift others up, not tear them down, and offered to support her stepdaughter in a more positive light moving forward. But this isn't just a simple matter of a stepmom apologizing. The body-shaming fallout has sparked a deeper conversation among fans about the pressures placed on contestants and judges alike. With the weight of public opinion weighing heavily on everyone, viewers are left questioning the balance between critique and compassion in a competition that thrives on performance. This drama highlights the intense emotional landscape of asterisk dancing with the stars asterisk. The high stakes of competition paired with personal relationships can bring out the best and the worst in people. As the season progresses, fans are eager to see how Alix performs under this newfound pressure and how the dynamics between contestants and judges evolve. As discussions continue across social media, fans are left wondering how the fallout will affect Alix's chances in the competition. Will the drama propel her to skate by, or will it create distractions that hinder her progress? But wait, there's more unfolding in the world of asterisk DWTS. Keep it locked, because coming up next, we're delving into Peta Murgatroyd's recent response to the backlash around her husband's controversial comments about another pro on the show. You won't want to miss how this situation unfolds. Peta Murgatroyd is stepping into the spotlight after her husband's controversial comments stirred the pot on Dancing with the Stars asterisk. Why does this matter? With public scrutiny and online backlash swirling, Peta's response sheds light on the pressures faced by both contestants and those in the commentary box. Let's break it down. Recently, Peta and her husband, Max Ch. Murkowski, found themselves in hot water after Max expressed criticism over pro dancer Jan Ravnik's performance. During a segment, he pointed out that Jan, paired with Jennifer Lopez's partner, was struggling to grasp the techniques needed for ballroom dancing. The comments triggered a wave of reactions from fans, overwhelmingly calling out the harshness of the critique. Some viewed it as constructive criticism, while others deemed it downright rude. The fallout didn't take long to bubble up, especially given Jan's popularity as a dancer from Taylor Swift's Eras tour. Fans were quick to defend Jan, insisting that he was doing a great job considering the challenges of the competition. One viewer tweeted, "Jan is killing it. Max needs to back off and let them dance." The uproar led to many defending Jan's journey, emphasizing the need for solidarity rather than judgment. In response to the backlash, Peta took to social media to address the situation, clarifying her and Max's intentions. She stated, "Before we get into this week's breakdown, I want to take a moment to address what happened last week. Some of our critiques came off more harshly than intended. I wanted to be really clear that was never the goal." Peta expressed remorse for how their comments may have affected Jan and his partner, Riley, stressing, "Our goal is to discuss performances from a professional ballroom dancer perspective." While Peta's apology seemed heartfelt, it raised questions about the impact of harsh critiques on participants in reality TV. Fans reacted with mixed feelings. Some appreciated her transparency, while others felt that it was too little, too late. "Love this from Peta, but why is Max always throwing shade? Time to lift each other up," one fan commented, summarizing the feeling of many who were caught up in the swirling drama. Max's comments came on the heels of heightened emotions in a fierce competition, and considering his background as a former pro dancer, the expectations for commentary can be intense. However, not all responses have been negative. Some viewers understood the competitive nature of the show and acknowledged that both Max and Peta are passionate about the art of dance. "Tough love is part of the game, but needs to be balanced with support," another fan wisely pointed out. The incident has sparked a broader conversation about the expectations placed on judges and coaches in the realm of reality TV. How can constructive criticism be delivered without hurting feelings? With the stakes in asterisk dancing, with the stars often at an all-time high for both participants and audiences, navigating these waters is no easy feat. As Peta and Max navigate their roles on the show, fans are eager to see how they'll approach the remainder of the season. Will there be more apologies ahead? Will Max dial back his critiques, or are we in for a wild ride filled with even more tension? Only time will tell. Amid the turmoil and drama, viewer speculation continues to grow. One fan wondered aloud, could this lead to a shakeup in the judges' panel? What if Peta and Max have to choose softer words? This could change everything. As viewers speculate about the future of the competition and the balance between critique and kindness, the path forward remains unclear. But don't go anywhere just yet. Stick around, because after this, we have an exciting recap outro coming your way. You won't want to miss our final thoughts and highlights from an action-packed week that rocked the ballroom. What an incredible episode filled with drama and excitement. Jenn Tran opened up about being a nervous wreck on Asterisk Dancing with the Stars Asterisk, while Alfonso Ribeiro defended Tyra Banks from harsh criticism during her hosting days. Alix Earle's stepmom found herself in hot water over body-shaming comments to Cheryl Burke, and Peta Murgatroyd had to respond to backlash regarding her husband's critiques of Jan Ravnik. If you loved these stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest gossip. Share your thoughts in the comments and follow us on social media for even more updates. Tomorrow, we'll dive into the latest eliminations and sizzling behind-the-scenes secrets that you won't want to miss. This is T-Fax signing off with a reminder: stay fabulous, Fame Fam.